This is as far as you can go having a backpack on here in the new renovated Point Cafe. If you see here on Monday, we're going to have snow again, 35 degrees, so you see that dramatic shift in weather. As we move into the rest of the week here on Tuesday, it will be sunny, but it's still going to stay in the low temperatures. And as you go towards the rest of the week, it should go back up to the high 40s. Should fans #believe or #earn tomorrow. Tonight kicks off the beginning of the Stanley Cup playoffs, and the Pennsylvania rivalry is in full force. The Philadelphia Flyers are taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins at PPG Paints Arena as we speak, kicking off Game 1 of the Round 1 series. This is the 12th consecutive year the Pens reached the playoffs. The two-time defending champs hold the longest active streak in the league. The Flyers are going into this postseason after not qualifying last year, coming 6th in the Metropolitan Division previously. This season, the Pens came in 2nd and the Flyers 3rd in that division. Now, Game 2 of the series will be played Friday at 7 p.m. Since the Pens have home ice, it will be held at PPG Paints Arena. I guess we'll have to see how this series will play out. We'll also keep you updated on the turnout from tonight's game. Towards the end of the month, students in Point Park School of Communication will take their annual trip to Washington, D.C. through October 26th through the 28th. According to the School of Comm newsletter, students will get to network with multiple Point Park alumni, such as Matt Adams and Dan Windsors. Students will also get to tour museums and the Newseum and the Smithsonian. Networking opportunities will be available at media and public relations sites. Students interested in attending should go to the offices of the 10th floor in Thayer Hall to fill out an application and submit the $250 deposit by Monday, October 16th. Meet Tom McMillan. He's the Vice President of Communications for the Pittsburgh Penguins and the co-director of the Pittsburgh Center for Sports Media and Marketing. At our latest workshop, students receive insight from him on how the sports industry is adjusting to new online fan engagement and how streaming content is changing as a result. You can find out more about the workshop with our Inside Scoop with Tom McMillan. Visit our Facebook page, Pittsburgh Center for Sports Media and Marketing, and like us on Twitter and Instagram at PGH Center for Sports. Churchman Stadium, home of the East Allegheny Wildcats, and also the stadium of the Wildcats' first football playoff game since 2010. Fans and students gathered to watch the game play out with high spirits from the crowd. Senior cornerback and wide receiver Tavian Boynes believed he had the game going after scoring EA's first touchdown.
I felt like I was going to start bringing my team back from there. I thought we was going to mount a comeback.
Junior receiver TJ Banks echoed this after scoring the second touchdown of the game.
I felt like the game wasn't over yet on both of them. I just kept having heart, faith that we was going to come back and win.
But that didn't happen. The Bulldogs beat out the Wildcats 38-21, even though East Allegheny started out with an advantage. This is the first time East Allegheny has played on this turf in the WPIAL playoffs, as it was installed in late 2014. Banks hopes to make it even further in the playoffs next school year.
That's what I believe we can do. We just got to put in the work.
The AA Division Finals will be held at Robert Morris University's Joe Walton Stadium on November 26th. Reporting for Point News, I'm Alex Grubbs. Students take their backpacks to and from class every day, and if they want to catch a quick bite in the newly renovated cafe, they might run into trouble. This is as far as you can go having a backpack on here in the new renovated Point Cafe.
It's like I come in between classes, and so I just hurry up, come, try and get my food and make it to class. So for me, that'd be kind of a problem if I couldn't bring my book bag in.
When you're on the go to go to class really fast, you have less than 5 minutes. Having to set your book bag over there, having to wait in line for food just adds more time.
The policy is meant to cut down on theft. As of now, the new rule is not yet in effect, but Point Cafe supervisor Zachary Schmidt says the new renovations will help with the problem, specifically a new emergency door that replaces another entrance.
The door being closed is a theft preventative measure, and that's just so that we can keep an eye on stuff a little better.
And with the new cash register location, it also makes it easier to monitor the area.
Because where our cashiers are stationed, we want to make it so that it's one way in, one way out.
But for now, students can still bring their backpack into the Point Cafe. Reporting for Point News, I'm Alex Grubbs. I think I'm going to go for the Penguins. I know it's cliche, it might be a little biased, but if you look at the past 2 years and how they've been really taking on stuff, Sidney Crosby is still in his prime. Evgeny Malkin, he is still in his prime. Team, a lot of them, there's new turnaround coming into this season with a lot of new players, but they fit in real quick. If we have Chris Letang still on the defense and we have Patrick Hornquist still on the line, we'll be pretty good. And Penguins, I go for, believe, 3. Number 3, 3-peat.